Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. I know that I've missed a couple of weeks, and this is even going up a day late. This is going up on Monday instead of Sunday, but look, life happens. This is just where I'm at. I wanted to do this video because I was going through my YouTube channel kind of looking at like what people are viewing the most and what they like and blah blah blah, and I realized that people had liked my current favorites video that I did over a year ago, and that also it's been over a year since I've done a little current favorites video. So that is what we're here to do today. Go ahead and like, subscribe, comment, do all the things, turn on your notifications so that when I do post, even if it's not on my official day that I said we were going to, you can still be notified that I posted. Alright, so my first one that I actually wanted to talk about, I don't actually have right now because, as many of you know from my other videos, I moved in with my mom and sister and we had to consolidate a lot of our stuff, and not all of my stuff is out in my house where I can easily reach it. I looked for this in our garage for quite a while yesterday and couldn't find it, and I know it's here somewhere, and that's fine, and I'll find it later. But what I'm talking about is the Ember mug. I got it a gift for a while ago, and this thing is amazing. It is perfect if you drink any warm beverage, whether you like coffee or tea, whatever. It's amazing. It is rechargeable, which is amazing. So what you do is you turn it on, it's controlled by an app on your phone, and then you can set your ideal drinking temperature, and the mug keeps it warm at that temperature for the whole time you're drinking it. It's amazing. So it's great. I use it a lot. Well, I used it a lot for tea because I can never get through tea quick enough, and then it gets cold and it's not good. And I'm honestly kind of weird when it comes to coffee, where like I'll sip on it for a couple of hours, and if it gets cold I kind of don't care, like it's fine. So for me, the Ember mug is great for tea because I do want that to be hot the whole time I'm drinking it. So this guy is great. Perfect for gifts. So there's a lot of beauty stuff in this video, and I didn't plan it that way, but that's just kind of what it ended up being. So that's where we're at, I guess. So the next one I wanted to show is the Ultra Lip from Glossier. So this is their newest like lipstick that came out last year, I think, like kind of mid to end of last year, and it's amazing. So the one that I have is in the shade Ember. I have more that I want, but this is the one that I've got right now, and it looks like a lipstick, functions in the tube like a lipstick, but it goes on kind of like a gloss. So it's a sheer, buildable, glossy finish lipstick, which sounds weird, but it's amazing. I have it in, just like I said, just this one shade, but I have two other shades on my Glossier cart that I really want. So hopefully we can make that happen soon. But they just look so good, and they stay on good like a lipstick. They're not sticky like a lip gloss, but they do have this shine that's just so pretty, and I love it. And they've got a bunch of colors, so whatever color you're looking for spring, for summer, just as an everyday wear, it's great. They also don't leave your lips kind of feeling dry and weird like lipstick does sometimes, you know? So it's perfect, and it doesn't end up looking cracked like matte lipsticks can. Like, truly, this guy's the way to go. They've got, like I said, a bunch of colors. They've got more neutral colors, bright, whatever you're looking for. Amazing. This is... Alright, so this next one is kind of funny, but it's an electric blanket. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of thought these were silly. I had a electric, like, bed pad that I used for a while when I lived in Idaho, mainly because of just how cold it is in Idaho. So I had like an electric heating pad as like a mattress pad that I used, and that was great. But this is just like, I mean, as you can see, it's a fluffy, fuzzy blanket with a remote on it. And my boyfriend's mom actually got this for me because I am always freezing. Part of that is just because I am a small person. The other part of that, though, is all my health issues. My body does not circulate or have temperature regulation very well, So I'm always freezing. And this has honestly been such a lifesaver. I probably would have thought it was too frivolous and I probably never would have bought it for myself. So the fact that my boyfriend's mom, she heard and saw me complain on Instagram stories enough times that I was freezing, and she was like, you know what, I'm just gonna solve this problem. And thank God she did, because this has been so great all through the winter. And even during these weird spring months where like it's kind of warm and my mom and sister are getting warmer, but I haven't had the temperature change enough for me to be warm outside yet. So I still have been using this like while I'm sitting at my desk and doing things, and even in the evenings, like we've had a couple of still pretty chilly nights, and I'll use it to like heat up my bed before I get in and whatever. So it's been wonderful. I could not recommend enough if you live in a house with a bunch of people who are warm, who just run warm and you don't, or if you just live somewhere chilly and you just need a little something to warm you up. The cat, little Miss Pepper, has come back in. She was downstairs, so if there's shenanigans, I apologize. Okay, so I am super late to the party on this guy. Part of it is because I've had pretty short hair a lot of the time that the claw clips have come back in style. And I've kind of recently decided to grow my hair, not like crazy long, but at least like, you know, a little bit longer, a few more inches, just kind of more of a mid-length, really thick hair, right? Like, it's kind of deceptive. It doesn't really look that bad, like that thick on camera or when you just kind of glance at it, but it's heavy and it's hefty. So this is a lifesaver, because when I need to put my hair up and just get it out of my face, if I wear it up in a ponytail or something for too long, I get bad hair pain because it's so heavy it just pulls on my scalp. This is great because it doesn't do that. And I mean, again, I'm late to the game. Everybody else on the internet already knows this. Everybody else is already 2 years deep into the claw clip phenomenon. I am so happy that these things are in style. Again, honestly, now that I know, I will probably continue to wear these guys even after they've kind of moved back out of style. Because seriously, they're so much more comfortable than trying to put my hair in a ponytail with like a hair tie. And like scrunchies definitely help. So I would say that it's like hair ties are the worst. Scrunchies last for a while, but I still end up with like a hair headache. And then these, no hair headache, nothing. It's great. So for all my thick-haired friends, if you have yet to invest in this trend, do it. And then just hold on to it and don't stop doing it. Another one I'm kind of late to the trend on, and that is biker shorts. So I was kind of against biker shorts initially because when the trend first came out, they weren't as long as they are. So when biker shorts were kind of first making the rounds again, like coming back from the 90s, they were coming back a bit shorter, and I just didn't like that very much. So there was always the kind of exercise biker short, but the cute kind of stylish version of that, when it first came back, was a lot shorter, and I just wasn't my jam. I just didn't like it. And then they progressively got longer, and I still kind of just like, wishy-washy, I don't know. And then I finally gave in and was like, you know what? These are cute. I could do some cute outfits with these, especially for summer, especially since I'm trying to move to a climate that's gonna be more warm most of the time, right? It kind of just kept shifting that way where I was like, perfect. I'm gonna give these a shot. If I hate them, I can return them and it's no harm, no foul, right? So I have a black pair, but then I also got these sage green ones that are just so pretty. I love anything green for the most part, so, you know, this was perfect. Just like with the claw clip, I was so stupid to think that these weren't trending for a reason, you know? Trendiness is not typically my jam. I typically like to do my own thing, but man, I slept on these for way too long. They're so comfy. They are so easy to style. You look so like cute and fun and effortless, like so easily. They're great for t-shirts or an oversized crew neck, sneakers, flip, whatever you want to do. They're perfect. These ones I got and my black ones are both from Mate the Label, which is an LA-based company that's sustainable. Everything they make is recycled fabric, so you can feel good about shopping there, and they make very quality product. If you need some biker shorts, or really, they've got like workout stuff, they have some linen stuff, they've got other like loungewear and sweatsuit type things. Take a peek at Mate the Label because they are great. They also are themselves helping fast fashion waste and things like that and moving towards an eco-friendly and sustainable fashion option, which is great. We love to see it. So biker shorts, definitely love them. I've worn these a couple of times, and the black ones, when I was visiting Tate, my boyfriend, in Southern California. It has not been warm enough to really wear these here yet, but we're getting there. We've got another beauty one coming your way, and that is the Super Clay Purify and Clear Power Mask from Youth to the People. I love this brand. I've been using the kale, spinach, green tea superfood cleanser for a couple of years now and absolutely love it. It's terrific. I've used some of their other just like random products. There's one like toner that I want to try from them that I just haven't gotten my hands on yet. And then I recently picked up this one. It has niacinamide, kombucha, and BHA, which stands for beta hydroxy acids, and it's an exfoliant. So I will say this is a pretty tough mask. It's also like got some charcoal and whatnot in it, so it's like a dark gray, and it's hefty. So if you have sensitive skin, I would maybe try a little bit. Don't keep it on for the full 10 minutes. I'd maybe keep it on for 5 minutes and kind of just test and see like how your face handles it. But it's great. It helps with texture, it helps with pores, it helps with all the other random things. Like it also has, I believe it has salicylic acid in it. Oh, yes, it has salicylic acid in it as well. So it helps if you have acne issues or breakouts happening. It's truly just like so wonderful. The back says that you can use it 1 to 3 times a week or as needed. I would definitely say start out with once a week and kind of go from there. Like I said, my skin's very sensitive and it is prone to getting dried out. So I don't use this more than once a week because once a week I do a good we just deep clean with this guy, and then I follow it up with a moisture mask and just really let that all kind of clean and then sink in, and then do like my rest of my evening skincare routine. But on nights when I do use this mask, I don't wash my face, which sounds bad, but I'll just rinse it off, maybe use like some micellar water and just kind of go over, get some excess like the sunscreen, whatever, off my face, and then I will follow up with this guy. Like I said, my skin is just sensitive and prone to drying, so if I'm gonna be doing this mask, I won't wash it. But this guy's great. It's perfect for all skin types and all skin ages, which I think is important. Youth to the People pretty much markets their products from like teens who are developing skincare routines all the way up to folks who are much older, because everybody has skin and everyone needs to take care of it. So absolutely love this guy. It looks tiny, but there is a lot of product in here and a little goes a very long way. So even though I think it's somewhere in the $40-ish for this mask, you get a lot of use out of it. There's a lot of product in here, so it's 100% worth it. Okay, so this is one from a brand that I know everybody knows about, but I don't really see a lot of people talking about this product in particular, and that is the Olaplex Bonding Oil. It is number 7. I love this stuff. So I have not used any of the other Olaplex products, mainly because I just really haven't ever needed to. Olaplex is mainly for people who are coloring and lightening their hair kind of on a regular basis, and I'm not doing that, right? I tend to do kind of an easy, simple like balayage, usually around this time or even a little later, just to kind of brighten, freshen things up. This is mostly my natural hair color, and I call it a day, and then I just kind of let that grow out for a year basically, and then do it again. So I don't really do a whole lot of color. I like the grown out look. I like just having some brighter spots, you know, keep it easy. And this is perfect for that because I don't ever take my color up to my root. So I only put this through my ends. I put it through every time I take a shower, and I wash my hair like probably 2 to 3 times a week, kind of depending. And put this in there, and if I blow dry my hair, it acts as a heat protectant. And if I don't, it's just good moisture for the ends of my hair while I sleep. So this stuff is great. I've noticed a change in the shine in my hair. I've noticed a change in the damage and like split ends of my hair. It's truly been wonderful. Again, this one is kind of deceptive in its how tiny it is and how much product is in here, but it's $28, I want to say, for this guy. But I got this in November of 2021, and like I said, I use it 2 to 3 times a week, and there's only like that much that is gone. So you don't need a lot. A little goes a long way. It's great for your hair, and again, 100% worth the price. Okay, so this one again is another brand that I was kind of sleeping on for a while, but part of it was because I had something that was working, so I wasn't looking for different skincare until that stopped working, and then I had to find other things, you know? So this is the Versed Skin Soak Rich Moisturizer. This stuff is great. It is a cream consistency, which I think in general my skin just likes better. The gels and the gel creams I don't think work very well for my skin type, which is fine. So this guy's great. I use it morning and night right now. I do think it would be beneficial for me to get something a bit heavier for night to just really sink in there and help my skin really soak in moisture. But currently I use it morning and night. I do use hyaluronic acid underneath of it just because I do like that little extra burst of moisture. Here in the high desert of Oregon, it gets pretty dry. So this guy has been great. I do really like it. Again, I'm not sure if it's as much moisture as I need. During the day, it's great because I don't want too much moisture and to feel like greasy. I do think it's working, and I do think it's helping. But again, yeah, something maybe a little richer at night. We'll see. I've got a couple ideas of ones I'm playing with, so I'll keep you posted on that. But if you have dry skin, or even, I would even say like combination skin, this is great because it does not make me feel oily, it doesn't make me break out, it doesn't make anything like that go on. It's simply just a good moisturizer. It's pretty simple. It's inexpensive. You can get it at Target and other like drugstores. And Versed is also a great company because all of this is recyclable packaging. So when you're finished, rinse out whatever's left, and then you're good to go to just recycle this and call it good. Couldn't recommend this enough. Honestly, I love it. Okay, so this is a not beauty one, but this one is great for anyone out there who has a period and who is uncomfortable by that period. So this is the Ovira Personal Tens unit. I've got my little sticky guys here, and this is for cramps and all different kinds of period pain. Tate, my boyfriend, got this for me because I have just been really struggling with the endometriosis pain for the past few months, and honestly this helps so much. So you put one of each of these little white things, put them right where your ovaries are, kind of down here, or I've even used it on my back, so it's great for either one. And then you control it with this little guy here. It just clips right in. It's very, very slim, so if you needed to wear it while you were at work or out and about grocery shopping or whatever, like nobody would know that you had it on. It's very discreet, it's very easy, and then you control how much shock you're getting. Truly, this has been so helpful. Even if it doesn't completely solve my endometriosis pain, it does get it to a manageable level that usually like it helps everything relax enough that by taking a Tylenol or an Advil will then help my pain even more. Where if you have endometriosis, then you know that Advil or Tylenol usually cannot touch endometriosis pain, and this gets it to a level that those kind of like simple over-the-counter meds can help. So this is one that I've actually loved for quite a while and just haven't talked about because I wanted to really make sure it was working and something I actually like wanted to recommend, and that is the makeup brand Ilia. I really love their products, all the ones I've tried so far, which has only been 3. but they are terrific. I really love Glossier as a beauty brand, but I also don't live near a Glossier. Like where I'm at in Oregon, there's no Glossier store near me. So using primarily Glossier for my everyday beauty basics wasn't really working anymore because it wasn't economical having to order things all the time. And I really wanted to switch a couple things up, and so enter Ilia. I have the mascara, the Limitless Lash Mascara, and then the True Skin Serum Concealer, and in this concealer I wear the shade Mallow. I think it's the lightest one because your girl is pale, but both of these are terrific. I've also used the Ilia, it's the Super Serum Skin Tint. They just didn't have my shade last time I was there at Sephora. And I'm not leaving the house a lot right now, so it's not really necessary. But both of these are terrific. I'm wearing both of them right now, and I know this camera doesn't do great at picking up on all of the little details, but my lashes are great, and this concealer is amazing. It's very hydrating. It doesn't look chalky and dry as you wear it throughout the day. And Ilia is just such a great company. Everything is clean and cruelty-free, and I believe, okay, it doesn't say on here all of them. Some of their products are vegan, not all, but a lot of them are, but they are all clean beauty certified, so we love to see that. And honestly, they are great makeup products. They do what they say they're gonna do, and that's really all I could ask for makeup. Okay, so there are two kind of quick ones that I don't have like actual products. Well, I have actual products from some of them to show, but first one up is the 1 Mile The Label. It's a clothing brand based in Australia, started by influencer Sammy Robinson, and she really just kind of took off with this brand, and it's doing so well, in fact, that they're actually going to be showing at Australian Fashion Week. I think it's Sydney Fashion Week, I'm not sure, but they're actually going to be showing there because of how well the brand has done. So I truly love them. It is expensive because you have to order from Australia and it gets shipped here, but the products are worth it. They are made from recycled clothing, like they're made from like recycled cotton or other strips of fabric. For every order that you make, they donate a portion of it back to a good cause, which I love. I have been trying so hard to shop a little bit more ethically and just with kind of the state of the world in mind, and trying to shop less fast fashion, more ethical, sustainable fashion, and more clothes that I'm gonna wear for a long time. And honestly, that is what 1 Mile is great at. So even though they do have some like colorful and funky pieces that might come and go and trends a little bit, everything is made incredibly well, and they do pick silhouettes and styles and things like that that are honestly so timeless. This favorite white sweater that I wear all the time, it's a 1 Mile sweater. I've got a beautiful dress from them that I'm just waiting for the weather to warm up a little bit so that I can shoot. My cart is full online from them right now. I have some great basics and cute stuff for summer, and they really just do such a great job. They also have rings. I don't have any of them on. They have like jewelry that's great, that's also made from recycled items, if I'm correct. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. They're just great. They're a great brand. They have great values, and they give back to the community that they live in. The other thing that I don't really have a product of is Bailey Sarian and her podcast and YouTube channel. I am obsessed with true crime and have been for quite a while, and so I don't know why it took me so long to find Bailey Sarian, but a friend of mine that I worked with in Eugene actually told me about her, and I like went through her videos, and I'd seen her kind of pop up like on social media or whatever before, but I hadn't really dove in head first to all of it. Wow, I was missing out. So Bailey Sarian started out as a YouTuber, and she would do like some lifestyle stuff, but then she also did her murder mystery and makeup videos, which is kind of like what skyrocketed her career a bit. So she has that series, which I absolutely love, and she tells a true crime story while she does makeup. And for someone who is obsessed with beauty and style and that kind of section, but then also the true crime, it was honestly the perfect marrying of concepts that I did not know that I ever needed. I have since binged all of her murder mystery makeup videos and I'm all caught up, and now I am moving on to her other series, which is Dark History. Both of these things are on her YouTube where you can watch them, or they're also both podcasts that you can listen to. So again, because I'm not going very many places right now, I have been kind of doing everything on YouTube just because it's fun to watch the makeup for the murder mystery and makeup portion, and it's fun to see her costumes that she does for the Dark History portion. But they're both phenomenal. So whether you want to watch them or just listen, she is great at narration. She is great at telling these stories because she picks like complicated stories for both of them. And honestly, I've learned so much from both podcasts, but especially Dark History, where she's covering things that factually happened that were incredibly problematic and awful that we don't ever get to learn about in school. So it's very interesting, and honestly, both of them are just terrific, and I highly, highly recommend. All right, we have reached the end of the video, and I only have one last product to tell you, and it is a current favorite, but also I have some cons to it, I guess. I don't know. And the product that I am talking about is the Dew Deliverance Trinity Serum. So I have seen this all over my Instagram. It's very big in the skincare world right now. It's got niacinamide, cannabinoid complex, peptides, and water lily extract, which are all like great ingredients for the skin. It's supposed to address irritation, appearance of fine lines, and skin tone. I've also seen a lot of people say it helps with texture. These are all reasons that I've purchased this serum and have been trying it, and I have thoughts about it. So I think in general this is going to be a great brand, and I think we're going to start to see it take off. I think it's already doing very well, but with the more products that it comes up with, I think it's going to be even bigger. They've got this, they've got the reusable eye patches, and then they also recently launched, I believe it's called like the Angel Moisturizer, something along those lines, that's supposed to be a good hefty dose of hydration for your skin. I really want to try that. I think it would be great as my like nighttime moisturizer to like lock that in. We'll see. And all of their packaging is recyclable and sustainable, and so are their products. They're made with sustainable ingredients and ingredients that are clean and good for you. All of these things are amazing, and I love that skincare and makeup is definitely going in that direction. So 10 out of 10, so happy that these are kind of the foundations and the building blocks of this new skincare company. It's founded in Los Angeles. So far, so good. Problem I have with this serum is I'm not sure that it's working for my skin type, is kind of what it comes down to. So up until I started using this serum, I had never used niacinamide, and I honestly, it's hard to tell if that's what was kind of irritating my skin. They say that it does take up to 12 weeks of use to really see a lot of change, and I'm pretty sure I was really only using this for about 4 weeks, maybe 6 weeks, before I kind of quit using it to see if my skin was getting irritated from that or something else that I was using. It was honestly kind of hard to tell what was irritating my skin. So part of this is I do have sensitive skin. I have combination skin that leans kind of more towards being dry, and then just because of the nature of my skin plus my health issues, I get very red and inflamed cheeks and cystic acne on my chin. There's a lot going on here, and it's hard to know, like, is the problem this new product I introduced to it, or is it just my body and just the way that my skin looks? And it's kind of hard to tell. Honestly, again, it's kind of hard to tell how much product is left in here. But again, since I was only using it for 4 to 6 weeks, I kind of want to give it a try again now that I've kind of quit using it for a while. Kind of want to go back to it and see like if it's making a difference or not, and kind of go from there and see. I will report back once I kind of have finished this bottle and maybe done a little bit better of a trial to kind of really see how it's doing. If your skin is really, really sensitive, if you know niacinamide can be irritating to your skin, then I would maybe just kind of skip this in general. It's also expensive. So this serum is $75. I got it on sale, so I got a discount from the company, like for signing up for emails or whatever for first-time customer. but then also I use this like browser extension called Honey. I'm sure you've all heard of it. A lot of influencers have done like campaigns and whatever with them recently, so I use Honey and they were able to get me more money off. So I didn't end up spending $75 on this guy, but it is very expensive for a product you cannot return if your skin doesn't like it. Luckily, because I got these discounts and coupons for it, I felt like the money that I did spend was fine to give it a shot, see if I liked it, and then I kind of decided by the end of this bottle, if I don't really feel like it did anything magical for my face, I would not continue purchasing it, and then kind of go from there. So again, once I've given this a bit more of a trial, I'll kind of report back on socials with like a better review. It's interesting. If you know that your skin does well with niacinamide, if you have issues with the irritation, fine lines, and skin tone, and you know your skin isn't very sensitive, this probably is a very good option for you. It's supposed to also help increase hydration and just overall health and balance of your skin. But if you have super sensitive skin, if you've never tried niacinamide, or if you know niacinamide irritates your skin, I would maybe steer clear of this one and just find something a little gentler. Yeah, once I've done a bit better of a trial, I will give some more thoughts. All right, friends, that is it for today. It's a shorty video, but I just want to get one up. I've got more in the works. I am working on a Pretty Little Liars style video, so keep an eye out for that one. Just kind of trying to do more on YouTube. I really like it, but with all my health going on, it just has been an issue. I am gonna sit down and do a video kind of outlining everything that's been going on lately. So just always saying health issues, I'm gonna kind of give a better, more rounded explanation. So that'll be coming soon. Especially too, since we're getting into summer, I'm hoping there'll be some more vlogs, some more travel vlogs, getting to go out and do stuff. So, but for today, that is it. I have linked all of the products down below, or if I couldn't find the exact one, I linked something very similar. So feel free to go ahead and shop those and see, like if you saw anything you like, just go give it a look. That's it, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!